Good evening, Jones. Great to see you back in London in one piece. How was your visit to the Potteries?
Good evening, Smith. Well, I was shocked to discover that your beliefs are true. There is most certainly widespread practice of employing miners for manual labour in factories across the country. I also have no doubt that the use of children in physically demanding conditions must surely pose a significant threat to their health and safety and must be addressed immediately.
Do continue. What did you observe?
I visited several pot banks in the area, and here I saw young children, some as young as 5 years of age, labouring for long hours in unsanitary and dangerous conditions. The children appeared to be subjected to hazardous chemicals, heavy machinery and poorly ventilated spaces. I had the chance to talk to one of the young boys who worked in one pottery factory in Longton. His name was John, and he was just 10 years old. John works as an assistant to a mould maker. He said that he started working at the factory a year ago after being dragged along with his father, who also works at the pot bank. For just 8 shillings a week, he works very near every day, with most days starting at 5 o'clock in the morning and ending near 7 p.m. His work involves carrying heavy moulds from the maker to the hothouse and back again, sometimes going from freezing temperatures outside to up to 38 degrees in the stove room.
That sounds dreadful, Jones. Why would a father send his child to do such work at that age?
There's one simple answer: the workhouse. If his father keeps the income high enough, they'll avoid being sent. He even sends his daughter to work to help out. Another thing I noticed was that John only had a small amount of food to eat during the day. He told me that he was always hungry and that he could eat more if he had the chance. He also said that he didn't have many clothes to wear and that it was really cold in the winter. I had the feeling that he was a smart boy. John himself told me that he could read and write a little and that he could even sign his name. In between work and helping his father though, he only has time for Sunday school, which he goes to once a week. This is of course just one example of hundreds of young workers I have witnessed while conducting this report. I really do believe that the physical demands of the work must be taking a toll on their health, on future opportunities, and it will cause them to suffer in years to come and bring problems for the country.
I am glad you went. You are certainly not the first to notice the dangers of child labour, as previous reports have highlighted concern, but these details anger me to see that no legislation has yet been put into effect to address this issue. I understand that it may be difficult for authorities to monitor and enforce any laws that may be enacted in the future, but surely it is their responsibility to ensure that the rights and well-being of these young workers are protected, and the focus is placed upon improving their education. We need to take this report to the head of department immediately.